So when I first got into shoes, I thought this shoe was crazy. Crazy design, zebra stripes. A few weeks later, bought this pair, thought it was even crazier. Embroidered dragon, Hong Kong, stuff like that. Again, thought I couldn't wear this one. But man, I never thought I would ever see as crazy a shoe as this one. In this huge box that you see here is the Prophere Undefeated collaboration with Adidas. It's a huge box because it's a huge shoe, and more importantly, it's a crazy ass shoe. Just so you guys see how big this box is, this box was the box used for the NMD R1 Invincible collab. This thick one over here is the box for the Prophere Undefeated. So let's get to the unboxing. Whoa! Now that's pretty sick. In case you're wondering, you've seen some of the pictures of the Prophere shoes of Adidas, and this looks different because this one is a collaboration between Undefeated and Adidas. It's kind of like Adidas tapping several creative houses or creative, I don't know, like creatives to design or co-design the shoes that they have. So this is a special edition Prophere pair of shoes that Undefeated worked with together with Adidas. So let's take a closer look at the shoe. In terms of design, it's obviously sporting a more camo, wish black, green, dark green kind of design versus the wild white, black, and gray and orange color of the main Prophere. It's really more meant to be that kind of serious, mysterious, but still very straightforward kind of design. At the middle, you have the Undefeated branding here, and you have the Undefeated logo at the tongue tab. But the other shoe, it's actually the logo of Adidas that shows here. On the sides, you have the three stripes that don't just work as the main branding for Adidas, as you see with their other shoes, but it also has a structural and functional benefit of holding the laces together and giving that kind of like cage support for your foot. So it's not just branding for the sake of branding, but it actually has some sort of purpose. Now, that's what you have when it comes to the main upper. For the laces, it comes with two laces. The main one that it comes with is the black lace, but it also comes with an extra lace that's colored dark military green of sorts. At the back of the shoe, the same material that they used for the three stripes heel guard thing, some sort of, I don't know, it's a see-through, I don't know if it's like heavy plastic, but it feels that. But it's very much durable. It's also here at the back, providing support for your heel. On the right pair, you have the Undefeated logo, and on the left pair, you have the Adidas logo. Moving to the midsole. This is the midsole. The midsole, just like the main Prophere model, is pretty crazy. It's very thick, which is supposed to be reminiscent of the 90s shoes. I was born in the 1980s, so I remember the 90s very well. And yes, thick midsoles were a thing back then. And it's just nice to see it come back in shoes that are now here, like what, 20 years later. So anyway, you have a very thick midsole. And what they did here was they made it like spiky to give it more texture and to give it more personality, which I think really harkens to the philosophy of this particular shoe, that they wanted to go bold and that they wanted to go more into streetwear than performance. The outsole right here, it's that same spiky feel, I don't know, support for the shoe when you walk, because it's solid on the heel and on the tip. So those are the parts that usually hit the pavement, so it gives more rigidity and structure and protection for the shoe itself. Man, this is really a crazy shoe. Inside the shoe is the insole, and as you guys can see, it has the Adidas and Undefeated branding, and that stretches all the way until inside. Additionally, let me just add that another reason why I probably want to get this one was because everybody is already starting to rock NMDs, and Adidas just keeps on releasing NMDs left and right. And this is a pair that was just so different and was so unique, and that I felt that not a lot of people, especially here in the Philippines, would have. So it was just something unique that I knew that not everybody would be able to rock here in the Philippines. So again, that just added to the overall desire for me to be able to cop it. So let's talk initial impressions in terms of the wear. Now, I think the common misconception that a lot of people have with the Prophere is that they're uncomfortable and that they're heavy. That's actually not the case. They're actually very comfortable to wear. What's sacrificed actually is more of the cushioning. The knit material at the top does a good job of giving your feet overall breathability and, I don't know, flexibility. But when it comes to the cushioning, you really feel the difference of not having the Boost technology there. Now, let me qualify that, because when compared to NMDs, now I'm talking from personal experience here, right? It might be different for you guys. I actually feel that the difference is negligible. Maybe because the Boost is not as thick that you get with the EQT Mids or the Ultra Boosts, but if you just compare it to the NMDs, not much difference. But if you compare the difference really appears when you compare it to the Ultra Boosts or to the EQT Support Mids, where the Boost is just really, really thick and it's really built for stability, or if it's built for running. So if you're just going to compare it for NMDs, personally, I don't really feel the difference. But again, when compared to the Ultra Boost, the thicker Boost type of shoes, then you feel it. Overall, I love this particular pair. It's a great pair of shoes. I was really surprised that it would be as comfortable as it felt. I see myself wearing this a lot, especially during the weekends. I can probably even get away with wearing this at work every now and then, maybe during casual Fridays. But yeah, really happy with this particular pickup. And again, big shout out to Shoe Freak PH, who was able to help connect me with this pair here in the Philippines. So that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. And it just keeps on encouraging me to keep on churning out content like this for you guys. So hit subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment down below. That's it for today. Thanks, peace, happy weekend.